Welcome back, travel advisors, to week 5. This is the final training of our Scenic Group Boot Camp. So thanks for joining us in what we hope you'll find as an informative, short, intense training session that'll help you benefit from the pent-up demand for small ship river cruising and be able to convert those leads faster, therefore earning more revenue. My name's Tracy Daniels, and I'm joined with my colleague, Jared Gelfin. And once again, we will be your personal trainers to strengthen your scenic river cruising knowledge with some quick tips and a little deeper information into our scenic river cruise itineraries that will help you convert those quotes faster and earn more commission. So let's get right into it with what we're going to cover in this quick 15-minute session. So we'll do a really short warm-up today, and we're going to jump into the 3 regions of France that we sail to and point out the unique features that Scenic offers. Then we'll strengthen your knowledge with our different itineraries and point out the uniquenesses of them so that you can confidently sell the right one to your clients. And then we'll keep your cardio up and continue to build your knowledge with some popular European itineraries. And then we'll wind things down with our combination cruises. So let's do a quick warm up here, and we'll take a look at this video on river cruising in France with Scenic. Take a look.
It's more than river cruising. It's France in truly all-inclusive luxury with Scenic. It's being immersed in a rich culinary journey. It's an exclusive scenic and rich concert in the heart of the Médoc region. It's exploring vineyards, towns and chateaus at your own pace. It's shopping with a scenic chef and mastering French cuisine by their side. It's the French way of life. Scenic's truly all-inclusive luxury is in a class of its own. It's Scenic.
All right, Jared, now take us to the north of France, out of Paris, with our Scenic Gem.
Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the Scenic Gem is unique for a few different features. Well, starting off, she was built back in 2014 and custom designed. So in fact, she's one of the only ships that has on the River Seine with full balcony suites. So you'll see there's 62 suites and 124 guests that'll be on board total. Also in 2022, the Global Cruise Critic Award for Best River Ship was awarded to the Scenic Gem. So just an absolute beauty. And like I was saying before, custom built in 2014 to sail to the port of commune of Honfleur and the tidal stretch of the river that reaches Rouen. So let's get into the next slides and we'll show you some unique features that we offer. So this is the 11-day Normandy and Gems of the Seine River. So starting off in Paris, we fly in and out of Paris, but this is 10 nights on the River Seine over here. So you can see we head up, we do Chantilly. There's some good active biking programs we have in here. Learn about famous Monet over in Giverny. And then we head over to Rouen, like you see, but most importantly, we will sail all the way over to Honfleur, which makes us really close to the Normandy beaches. And for the folks who are interested in visiting that region of history for World War II, this will give you ample amount of time for exploring, while many of our competitors actually have to disembark over in Rouen. So this gives you more of an opportunity to explore and enjoy the ship as well too.
All right, now I'm going to take you over to the western region of France and our Bordeaux region. So we've got 2 itineraries that you can see here. We've got an 8-day Bordeaux affair, as well as our 11-day beautiful Bordeaux itinerary. So both of these itineraries are a great choice for all your food and wine lovers. The scenic difference that we sail to in the Bordeaux region is that every chateau that we visit is a Grand Cru estate, which is the highest quality classification and most well respected in the region there. So something important to note to your wine lovers. Also on board our Bordeaux sailings, as well as our South of France, is our Scenic Culinaire. This is our onboard cooking lessons that you'll be able to, the clients will be able to kind of master their French cooking with our chefs on board. So this is one of the Scenic free choice options available to your clients. Both of these Bordeaux itineraries as well, you can add on a Paris and or Madrid extensions onto this itinerary. So some great extensions there available for both. But the 11-day program, the beautiful Bordeaux, just to highlight a few of the differences there, definitely worth upselling your clients to over the 8-day program if they've got the time, because there's many more excursions that are available in this region, because there's just so much to see and do. So with the 11-day program as well, there'll be 2 Scenic Enrich experiences. And these are, of course, are the special exclusive events for only our Scenic guests. And there's just one of those on our 8-day Bordeaux itinerary. But there's also quite a significant more Scenic free choice excursions on the 11-day program. So we'll take you also to the Arcachon region there in a coastal town. They're famous for its oysters. You can also do a climb the Dune de Pilat that you can see in the picture there, which is the highest sand dune in Europe. So some really unique areas here to take your clients to, as well as we'll take them up to Cognac. So they'll have a full day excursion to the Remy Martin estate as one of the Scenic free choices that day. So definitely worthwhile upselling to the 11-day beautiful Bordeaux itinerary. So let's take a look at one of the wonderful features on board our Bordeaux and Scenic South of France itineraries.
Europe delivers a symphony of flavors and aromas, paired with a rich history that draws travelers from around the world. Sensational cuisine is key to any great holiday, and with Scenic, the culinary experience is a highlight all of its own. While sailing through Bordeaux or rivers in the south of France, you can enjoy exclusive onboard cooking lessons with Scenic Culinaire, and there's also a variety of restaurants and styles to suit every taste. Scenic also gives you the opportunity to enjoy a range of unique culinary experiences on shore. Your river cruise is blended with regionally based gastronomic experiences as varied, enticing and spectacular as Europe itself. With Scenic, it's more than fine dining. It's a full Epicurean experience in a class of its own.
Now, Jared's going to take us into a deeper dive into our South of France itineraries. Jared?
Thank you, Tracy. So let's take a look here, comparing at 2 different itineraries, similar to what Tracy was just showing you in the sense of the 8-day versus the 11-day itineraries here. Obviously, depending on your guests and the length of time that they're allowed to travel, it might not be necessarily your decision to pick for them, but of course, we highly recommend taking the longer programs. The 11-day Spectacular South of France has a lot more inclusions built in. For example, there's plenty more Scenic free choice excursions available on the 11-day opposed to the 8-day. I mean, there's still a lot in the 8-day, but the 11-day has a lot more. So 11-day Spectacular South of France, 2 Scenic Enrich experiences versus only the 1. And remember, the Enrich experiences are the great culturally immersive activities. And then 29 included Scenic free choice activities versus the 18. So just a few extra days here, but what a difference as far as the amount of excursions and activities that are built in. So a few more enriches, a few more free choices. We've also introduced some great new active programs like a kayak excursion in Pointe du Gard. Also, there's a walking tour over in Viviers, which will have an organ concert included as well too, which is a lot of fun. And for those folks who are actually going to do a Paris extension, an extra 3 nights in Paris, On the longer programs, you could take the TGV train down from Paris over to Lyon, which is quite the experience. It's the high-speed train that heads down there. So that'll be a lot of fun for the folks who get to do that. A few extra excursions that would be included. There's a truffle farm tour that we visit. We also explore Beaune in the Burgundy region, and there are kayaking and walking tours also available on some of the longer programs as well too. So just depending what's best for your guests, but our recommendation is to take the more comprehensive 11-day South of France program.
Excellent.
Yeah, so let's keep moving on here. That will conclude this portion of France. So Tracy will go into the next part of Europe and take us through the final stretch of the boot camp here.
Excellent. So we're going to jump over to France here, just with another itinerary that we want to dive into so you kind of understand the importance of it. This is the 15-day Romantic Rhine and Moselle. It's our second most popular 15-day itinerary. Half of the guests are Scenic past guests. 50% are new guests. So a great mix of travelers on this one. But the important thing to point out is that your clients will be sailing on 3 waterways. So the Belgium-Dutch waterways, the Rhine, and Moselle. So this is a really important scenic difference. We're the only cruise line that offers 3 waterways in one cruise on the, like this itinerary here that we put together. So another highlight, of course, is the full day sailing on the Moselle. Such a picturesque area here. We'll also have a wine tasting on board during this sailing time, sampling wines from the regions of the different vineyards that we're sailing past. There's also a one of the scenic and rich experiences is in Rastatt Palace, shown in the picture below, and a wonderful musical performance. So something important, if your clients say have already done the 15-day Jewels of Europe, which is the Amsterdam to Budapest sailing, it's a different scenic and rich experience that we're offering on this Romantic Rhine and Moselle. So, you know, if you've got any past guests, definitely it's a different scenic and rich so that they will have another enjoyable experience. We'll also visit Koblenz, and we've got a new guided tour to Marksburg Castle on this itinerary. And then I'm just going to point out another very popular itinerary is our Gems of the Danube with Prague. So we offer the Gems of the Danube cruise only, but definitely recommend this itinerary here with the 3 nights in Prague. It's one of our most popular itineraries, and definitely recommend this 3-night extension in Prague to your clients. 70% of our guests include it. And it makes it very seamless for you, very easy to book. We've got breakfast included daily, and it's definitely one of those cities that is a must-do visit, and you need a few days there to enjoy it. So we'll include the transfers to bring them to Nuremberg, where they'll embark on their beautiful 5-star luxury river cruise. So that just gives you a little deeper understanding of some of our European itineraries so that you can confidently sell those to your clients for their best experience. Now, Jared will give you one more selling tip that is very popular and important to highlight. Jared?
Thank you. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, coming out of the pandemic region, one trend that we've certainly noticed is that Canadian travelers are booking longer journeys for 2022 and beyond. So I think for our demographic, they've had the ability to save the past couple of years without having the chance to travel. And now when they are going to travel, they want to make these journeys worth it. And these cruise combination cruises are just fantastic because they seamlessly combine to explore more than one river for your guests' journey here. So you can see on the screen, we've got a couple of different options here. The 21-day Normandy and Gems of the Seine, featuring spectacular South France. So this way you're doing the northern region of France as well too, and then heading down to the southern region. So very comprehensive version of France. And then we've got also 21-day beautiful Bordeaux, including the unforgettable Douro. This is one that I really love because, again, for the food and wine enthusiasts, Bordeaux is a great region for that. And then, of course, Portugal as well too. The port wine, great food down there as well too. So again, for people who want to make the journeys worth it, don't shy away from these cruise combinations. We're seeing a lot of demand for them moving forward. So keep these in the back of your head for your guests who want to maximize the amount of time and see as much as they can on their next journey. Tracy, back to you.
Excellent. And there's many more of these cruise combinations available. So definitely take a look in our brochure or in Express Book for all the wonderful combinations. And with that, congratulations. You've completed our 5th and final boot camp training session. We've covered a lot in our 5 sessions, packed full of information. So we hope that you feel well equipped now to go out and sell both our Scenic and Emerald Cruises river cruises faster, so you can convert those leads. And with the increased demand that we know is there, you can earn more commission. All of these sessions, as you know, are recorded, so you can go back if you need a quick refresher or share with your colleagues that may have missed it. On behalf of Jared and myself, we thank you so much for all the work that you've put into this boot camp, and we thank you for your support. Bye-bye.